Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, brookeandjubal@moving925.com, and we will call whoever it is that blew you off. Right now, we have Karen on the phone. Karen emailed us about a guy named Chris. Now, you guys went out to a comedy club together?
Yeah, we did. We went to Laughs in Kirkland.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Did you have a good time?
It was awesome. The comics were hysterical.
Okay.
Did you guys meet there or did you drive together?
He picked me up because we met through friends, so I figured he wasn't going to, kill me or anything.
It's pretty risky. It's pretty risky, but how'd the whole date go? Just explain it to us.
He picked me up. He was cute. I had a couple of drinks, so I was having a good time. I was laughing. He seemed to be having fun. And it was like a great, perfect date.
Okay.
And the only weird thing was that on our way home, we had an accident, a car accident.
Oh, all right.
Oh, that's scary. Were you
Yeah,
guys
that
sober? He was a sober driver?
He was totally sober. He
Okay.
didn't have a lick of alcohol.
So was it a bad accident or kind of like a fender bender?
It was a fender bender. We couldn't drive the car home, though, so he called for a cab and was a total gentleman and got me home.
All right.
And that's why I'm like, I don't understand why I haven't heard from him, because if anything, I would think that would kind of, bond people,
Yeah. What did he say when you got out of the cab at your house?
He said, it was really great to meet you, and I'll give you a call.
No kiss or anything throughout the night?
I think he was a little shaken up from the car accident,
Yeah.
so I just figured I'd see him again, and, we'd have a chance for it to happen on our next date.
Yeah.
I will say this. Maybe he didn't call you back just because that's a bad memory for a first date. Nothing to do with you. Honestly, maybe we'll call him and he'll be like, oh, yeah, just a bad memory, but I would like to see her again.
Maybe he's all about signs and he thought it was a sign.
Yeah, maybe.
She has bad luck.
Yeah.
And so you've tried to get a hold of him?
No, I don't know if that's, totally appropriate for a girl to do, that's why I'm calling you guys, because I've heard your second date, and I know some can be, really embarrassing, and some are just misunderstandings, and that's what I'm hoping it is.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like anything embarrassing happened.
Now, Karen, because you know each other through friends, does this have potential to get awkward?
I mean, it could. It always has that potential, but, we had fun, so I don't understand why there would be an issue.
How long ago was the date?
About a week ago.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well, we'll call him right after this song, see if he answers his phone, and ask him why he didn't call you back, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're changing lives, as always. Right after this song. Hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, Karen is on the phone with us. She emailed us about a date she went on with a guy named Chris. They went out to a comedy club, and then he ended up getting in a car accident after they left. Karen, are you ready to call him and ask why he didn't call you back?
Oh, totally.
And again, we were saying earlier, I would think you would think it was a bad sign, like Brooke said, or just a bad memory of a date. If you get in a car accident, that would suck.
Yeah.
Can I ask real quickly, was the accident your guys' fault or the other person's?
The other person. Somebody else, pulled into our lane.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he'd be embarrassed if it was his fault.
He was a rock star. He was totally great about everything.
Okay. All right, we're going to call him right now. You can jump in on the phone call whenever you want if you feel like you need to talk, okay?
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is Chris there?
this is Chris.
Chris, how are you? I'm calling from the insurance company about your recent automobile accident.
Okay.
I'm actually kidding. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. How are you?
Good. What's up?
That was the shortest phone tap ever, Chris.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Are you familiar with our show at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listened a couple times.
All right, sweet. You should probably step that up and make it more than a couple. I'd appreciate that. But
Okay.
we do a thing on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's all dawning on you right
Right.
now, isn't it, Chris?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Depends on who.
Somebody emailed us about you, a girl named Karen. You guys went to a comedy show, and then after the comedy show, you got in a car accident, probably a date that's not easy to forget.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember Karen.
It was just a fender bender, but you guys had to take a cab home?
Yeah, I sent her home in a cab since I had to sit there and deal with police report and everything else. It was just a fender bender, but no sense in her sitting there.
Okay.
Well, according to Karen, it sounds like you guys had a great time up until the accident.
We had a pretty good time. We went to a comedy club and,
So nothing weird happened on the date for you?
not during the date. Afterwards, though, I found out some pretty interesting news. Karen had given her number to the bartender at the club to give to one of the comics that was on stage.
Really?
No
Wow.
way.
Karen.
Wow.
Okay. I'm sorry. I have to say something.
Hey, Chris, Karen is on the phone right now.
Listen, I know that probably looks really bad, but it was kind of in the very beginning of our date, and it was before we really, got to talking with each other, and you seemed kind of nervous, so I had no idea how it was going to go, and the comic was really funny and cool, so I thought, let me just throw my number in case this goes to, pot, but it ended up being awesome.
At least you're being
my God.
honest. At least you're being honest with us. I mean, it was a first date, Chris, so you guys aren't that invested in each other. Karen, I will say, probably not the best idea if you're trying to slide somebody your number while you're on a date in
Hold
general.
on, though. How did Chris find this out?
That's what I want to know. Do you have spies?
No, I'm friends with the bartender there. Actually, I'm friends with a lot of people there.
Oh,
Wow. That would have been nice to know.
Yeah.
That's probably why you got the idea.
So the bartender told you,
Yeah.
and then you were just like, I'm not going to call her back after that.
Well, yeah, because I felt if I had done the same thing, if I was out with a girl and then gave my number for another girl and she found out, she wouldn't forgive me.
That's true.
But Chris, okay, in my defense, and I know it looks really bad, but it was really early on in the date. We weren't really connecting right then and there. It was still, and the other guy just seemed to have like all this charisma, and it wasn't the brightest thing I could have done, and I totally apologize. I did not mean to hurt your feelings. If I could take it back, I would do it. I wouldn't do it again.
Karen, let me ask you this. Now, I'm a stand-up comic. Jose's a stand-up comic. This actually happens quite a bit. It really does. Mm-hmm. Have you hooked up with comics before?
Actually, I try not to date comics.
Yeah, that's probably a good choice. I've dated a comic before, too. It ended poorly.
Yeah.
And they're poor.
I'll vouch for that.
I want to know, can we ask Karen, did you get a call back from the comic you slipped your number to?
Mm-hmm.
Can I plead the fifth?
Oh, she did.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now, you say you don't date comics. It sounded like you have dated comics before.
I have, yes,
Okay.
I have.
Jubal wants to know if you're one of his exes. Chris, if she hadn't slipped that dude the number, would you have gone out with her again?
Yeah, I would have. It's just, flipping the guy the number. It's like, I feel like I can't really trust her now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
now I feel insecure.
You haven't had the RTD. There's no relationship-defining talk there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys are just dating, it's whatever. Like, you can still date other people, And Karen, like I said, I'm a stand-up comic.
His standards are low.
Want to email me that phone number as soon as we're... Actually, email it to me right now while we're talking to Chris. Hey, Karen, it sounds like you're interested in going out with Chris again, so you have the floor if you want to ask him out right now.
Okay, Chris, if you can forget all the bad stuff that happened in the first date, including the accident, including my giving my number to somebody else, would you go out with me again?
Chris, if it helps, we'll pay for the date.
You pay for the date?
Yep.
If she brings her AAA card, just in case I get in another accident, then I'll give her another shot.
Aw.
Remember, bring your A game, Chris, because she's got lots of options.
Yeah. All right. And then, Karen, call us back and let us know how the date goes with the waiter who you give your number to. All right?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
It's time for your brand new second date update. And there aren't many things that can make a date go from great to horrible in a matter of seconds. Maybe a poorly worded compliment, an ex-lover showing up, a milkshake that's been laced with Viagra.
Wow.
My mom would do that to me all the time. Annoying.
Gotcha.
Well, one of our listeners had his date completely ruined by an extremely unfortunate experience. In fact, it almost cost him his life. You'll find out what happened in your second date update right now.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Whenever you meet somebody online and you go out on a date with them, there's always a little part of you that has to fear for your life. A little bit.
What?
Because you don't really know them that well.
Why are you fearing who you're dating?
Because you're meeting people on the internet.
Well, all right.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll
And-
give it to you on that one.
Steve, who's on the phone today for a second date update, legit had to fear for his life on his first date, though. It's a crazy story, and he'll tell us in just a second. What's up, Steve? How are you?
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Oh, I'm
Pretty
just
good.
glad you're alive to tell us the story. It sounds like.
Yeah, you and me both.
Oh my gosh.
Before we get into the craziness that you described in your email, tell us a little bit about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Cecilia.
Cecilia.
Okay.
All right. And where did you meet Cecilia?
I met her on Tinder.
Okay.
All
see?
right. And was there any red flags from the beginning that things would get a little out of hand with her?
I mean, I'll tell you, the biggest thing was like, every once in a while you see somebody where you're just like, there's no way this girl will be interested in me, but I'll try it anyway. And then you don't expect to get like a swipe back.
Totally.
But she did.
Okay.
Hey,
So that
nice.
either means she thought you were equally attractive, or it means that she's nuts and no one else will date her.
Right. Either one of those could apply. You never
Okay.
know.
How long had you guys talked before you actually went out?
We didn't talk long before I took a chance and asked her out because I'm like, this girl is not going to stay alone for very long. I got to take a chance when I get it.
Okay.
My whole thinking is like, I'm not the best looking guy in the world, but I know my personality is good. If I can just meet him once, I usually can win him over.
I feel you on that one. Like I feel like I'm a slow burn.
Yeah. Women will give you more of a chance based on things other than looks than guys.
Yeah. That's a nice part about being
Yeah.
a dude is you could be a troll. As long as you're kind of funny, you can get dates with very, very attractive women.
Yeah, exactly.
So what'd you guys do when you went out?
We went to an outdoor concert.
That's a great first date.
Oh, it was awesome. She was just as hot as she was in her pictures, but she was also really sweet.
Oh, that's great.
great.
So she had a beautiful personality.
Oh my God, it was amazing. But you know how those outdoor concerts are. If you stand back far enough, you can hear the music, but then you can still talk to each other.
Yeah,
Right.
that's always nice. Because if you go to a concert or a club or something like that, a lot of times you can't even really talk. You can kind of hear what they're saying, and then you throw out an answer that you think is on topic, but really both of you have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and the next thing you know, you're wearing a pirate shirt.
Right.
I just don't understand how you went to an outdoor concert and you almost died.
Yeah.
So the whole night was going really well. It was it was really intense, but then it kind of became what I like to say unexpected, because I was like, do you want to like get away from this and go for a walk and go to a bar or something like that? Because at this point things are going so well. I'm like, I got to try and get this girl, as far away from other people as possible. And so,
Wait, hold on. I don't understand why you want to take her far away from people.
well, I mean, at this point, I was thinking about maybe trying to steal a kiss or something.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
You wanted
Yeah.
to make out. Okay.
Just a little more privacy.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like you were going to put her in the trunk of a car the way you described it. So I just want to make sure we were on the same page.
No, that's a second date thing.
Okay.
And what happened next?
So, like, we walk away from the park, and we start coming to this really dark area, like, right at the edge of the park. The sun's going down a little bit, and there's, like, bridges and stuff there. So we start walking through there, and all of a sudden, this dude jumps out with a knife.
With a knife?
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's got a knife.
Oh my
Whoa.
gosh.
And you ran and left her there to deal with it, I'm guessing.
Pushed her down.
Well, here's the thing. I have done some self-defense courses.
Okay.
So, like, I just sort of jumped into, like, protection mode. And
Really?
I jumped in front of Cecilia, and I told her to get out of there, and she did. And then, like, I know this is going to sound, it's going to be tough to believe, but me and this guy, like, we fought.
Wait,
Wow.
you battled a dude in the park with a knife.
Yeah.
Don't you think the better idea would be to
Wow.
run? Why are you fighting dudes with knives?
He's trained.
I mean, look, if anything's going to impress this girl, it's going to be jumping in front of a guy with a knife.
That's true. Yeah, you saved her life by beating up a dude
Dude.
that jumped out of the bushes with a knife. I think that would score you a second date.
And you can't be honestly still thinking about the date when a guy with a knife is in front of you.
Yeah.
No, honestly, it was just kind of instinct.
That's cool, man. That's
So wait, and what happened in the fight?
He dropped the knife. I got cut a little bit, but nothing more than superficial. But eventually, I guess he just thought it wasn't worth it anymore because I
Yeah.
got the knife out of his hand. It fell, and then he ran away.
Okay.
Thank
Okay.
God, man,
And
you're okay.
Did you meet up with her after that?
Well, I turned around. Obviously, she was gone, and it had been a couple of minutes, so she was probably far down the road. And then all of a sudden, she texted me and asked if I was okay. I said, yeah. And then I said, well, hey, why don't we meet at, like, Starbucks in 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So I went to Starbucks, cleaned myself up a little bit, and she never showed up. And I've been texting her ever since and not getting a reply.
She hasn't replied at all?
You saved
Not
her
at all.
life, pretty much.
I know.
Hold on, why do you want to call a girl that won't call you back after that incident? Like, you always hear that those things bring people closer together.
Yeah, you would think. My first thought is maybe she was just freaked out on, like, really shaken up by it. And I don't know. I don't want to be, like, traumatizing her or anything by reminding her, but also, like, I want to make sure that she's all right. And honestly, I want to go out again.
Yeah, it could have just been a super scary thing for her, and like now she just doesn't want to call you back because she just has a bad memory associated with it or something.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
I don't know, man. I think she's a woman that just left you in the woods with a guy with a knife and then sent you a text to check on you.
Well, to be fair, I told her to leave.
Yeah, you did say you'd
That's
protect her, and it
true.
sounds like you did. It's just weird that she wouldn't at least answer any more of your texts, like even just to talk to you a little bit.
And you,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah. So she hasn't answered you at all since asking you if you're okay.
No, and that's why I want to do this second date update thing. I want to try and get her on the phone and see what's going on.
Okay, cool. Well, then we'll play a song, come back, and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
All right, hang on.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
When you think of superheroes, you think of Superman,
Yeah.
Batman, Steve. That's right.
Steve.
If you missed the first part of today's second date update, Steve is on the phone with us, and he wants to call a girl named Cecilia. They met on Tinder, they went to an outdoor concert, and as they were leaving the concert, some dude jumped out at them with a knife. Steve then told her to run and ended up fighting the guy off.
Whoa.
But the problem is, he never saw Cecilia again.
Yeah.
After that, she texted to see if he was okay. He said, yeah, and let's meet at a Starbucks. She never showed up to the Starbucks, and now she won't answer any of his texts or phone calls, so we don't really know what's going on. And we're about to call her right now and see if we can get the answer. Steve, are you ready to go?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Of course, you're always ready.
Steve, I mean, have you thought, like, she did text you to check in to make sure that you were okay, right?
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't really enjoy the date prior to the knife fight.
I mean, she seemed like she was. I mean, I think I'm pretty good at figuring that kind of stuff out. So it'd be a surprise if she wasn't enjoying herself.
Okay, it'd be more surprising than the guy with the knife.
I mean, maybe not more surprising than that.
That'd be bad if that's the best part of her date. She's like, yeah, it was pretty boring. There was one exciting part,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like calling him back.
It's not going to get any better than that.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, I was looking for Cecilia.
This is Cecilia.
Hey, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Cecilia.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm really tired lately.
didn't wanna ask that,
Also, a lot of
Cecilia.
heartburn lately. I don't understand why, Cecilia. You got any heartburn problems, or it's just me right now?
Who is this again?
This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. Can I help you?
Well, I don't even know if you can help us, but you can help somebody who emailed us about you.
Someone emailed you about me?
Yes. We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. And you went out to an outdoor concert with a dude named Steve a little while ago.
Oh, God, Steve.
Uh-oh.
That's what this is about?
Yep. Steve said that he really had a good time with you, and he told us about the date, even the part where you guys got ambushed by some crazy dude with a knife, and then Steve ended up, like, fighting him off. And Steve's wondering why you won't text him or call him back.
Is that really what Steve told you?
Yep, that's what he told us. Does that not sound right to you?
No, that's not right at all.
Wait,
Not
are
at
you,
all.
hold on.
What?
Are you saying that the knife fight didn't happen, or?
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's way more to the story than he apparently told you, and I would love to fill you in on what actually happened.
Oh,
you
perfect.
are-
You know
you're
what?
heated.
Normally we have to try to convince people to tell us, but the floor is all yours. What happened?
Good.
It sounds like he basically told you what happened, but when this guy jumped out, I was obviously scared of a dude with a knife in the woods,
Right.
and I saw them fighting, so I ran away, and I felt like I got far enough away to be safe. And then I started thinking about Steve, and he was still there with that guy, so I was frantically texting him, trying to make sure that he was okay, and he wasn't responding to me. So I was just freaking out, trying to figure out what to do.
Damn,
Did you
that
call
had
the
to
cops?
be scary.
Like, that's who I would call 911.
No, I didn't call the cops. I mean, everything was just happening so fast, and I was just panicking. So I didn't really, think about it in that moment. I just wanted Steve to text me back, and I waited and waited and waited. And when he didn't, I got really worried. So I went back because I wanted to make sure he wasn't just, lying on the ground, stabbed with no one around him.
Yeah, that's nice of you.
And I walked back close to where it happened, and I see Steve, and I see the guy with the knife, and they're just talking.
Chatting?
Yep, just chatting and smoking a cigarette. They were like laughing together.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Oh
wait
my
a
God.
You know,
Are
sometimes after you
saying-
fight somebody, you're like, "Hey, are we cool? You know, did you pull a knife on me? Yeah, we're bros, right? Nice to meet you." Is that?
tickle knife.
Yeah, who knows?
No, not with a stranger.
Yeah.
No, I
So wait,
I agree. It's weird.
So
you think that he set it up? Is that what you're accusing him of?
I mean, I don't know if he set it up, but something was definitely off. There was just something
Yeah.
not right about the whole situation. Like, I mean, I wouldn't be laughing with somebody who just tried to attack me with a knife.
Yeah, no, that would make me angry. Even if you were a good friend of mine, you attack me with a knife, I'm probably not going to talk anymore.
Dude,
you know?
what'd you do? Did you pop out of the woods and be like, hey, surprise, I'm here too now? Like,
No. I just kind of put two and two together, and I got really mad and just realized that he was a bad guy and
Oh, man.
something was going on, and I wasn't being told everything. So I just decided to put my hands up and walk away. I was like, I don't even want to deal with this anymore.
Yeah,
that is
for sure.
awful to make someone feel that amount of fear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was completely terrified. And so when I walked away, Steve finally texted me and was like, oh, hey, like, do you want to meet at Starbucks? And in my mind, I'm just like, no, of course I don't. Like, I don't even know what just happened. So I just didn't respond.
Yeah,
I
that
don't blame
is
you.
weird. I would love to figure
That
out
is
why he was
messed up.
sitting there talking and laughing with the dude who just tried to stab him.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, cool. Let's do that then, because Steve is actually on the other line listening to this phone call and wants to talk to you.
Wait, what?
Yeah, unless he hung up. Steve, are you still there?
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm here. Hey, Cecilia.
Oh, man.
What the Steve? What was that?
I don't even know what to say here. It's okay. Here's the thing. I really, really liked you. Cecilia. I really did. I thought you were really sweet.
Well, are
It's
you going into
true.
explaining that you okay? I'll let
Now,
you
hear me
explain.
out.
Okay.
Hear me
okay.
out. So while we were talking, before we actually went on the date, she said that it's so great going out with someone who's not a muscle-bound douchebag like the guys that she's used to dating. You just seem like a really sweet guy. And so I'm thinking, all right, I've been here before. I've heard that kind of thing before. And what always happens is I end up being in the friend zone.
Uh-oh.
You're an
And
idiot.
so, well, you could think that, but listen, I arranged for the guy to attack us with a knife. I knew no one was gonna.
my
I knew no one was gonna
gosh.
get hurt. But here's
Come
the thing.
on.
Here's the thing. I needed to show you that I could protect you, and if that happened in real life, I would absolutely do the same thing.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, sure.
God.
It's a lot easier when it's one of your buddies holding a knife than just
A
actually
fake
a
knife.
random maniac.
Dude, they're laughing, but that is so messed up. Do you know what you made her feel? Do you know what you put her through?
You know how like I felt when I keep getting rejected by women that look like her?
Totally the same. Like your life is on the line because you don't know how to close a deal in a relationship.
That's disgusting. I was literally telling you that I liked that you were sweet and not like these other guys. So if I don't like those other guys because they did stuff like that,
No,
why
but-
would I like you doing it?
But you know what that means
doesn't
in
make any
woman
sense.
speak. That means that you're a sweet guy and I like
There's no
you and I'll never like you.
Speak,
In
Steve.
women's
There's no such thing as women speak. It's all just the English
No.
language. So like,
That's
Yes,
if there's
it
no
is.
such
That
thing
is
as women
so
speaking,
sexist.
why have I heard that so many times and it's become the friend?
are you seriously trying to blame this fake mugging on me? Like I said something and that you're really gonna blame me? Yeah.
No, not you individually, just women in general.
Oh!
Blaming
oh!
all women for you setting up your friend trying to
No,
stab.
you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
No, you are so lucky you're on the phone right now and not in real life.
Well,
in
according to Steve, he'd
person.
be able to protect himself against you. So.
Oh.
I mean, here's the thing. What are you supposed to do if a girl thinks you're weak? You got to stand up and show her that you're not. And, I couldn't depend that somebody would just accidentally mug us.
Just hope for a mugging.
I never said you were weak, Steve. This isn't an
You
episode.
said you'd only dated muscle-bound guys. What was I supposed to think?
Maybe that it didn't work out with those guys and I'm looking for something completely different.
Yeah, and just because those guys have muscles doesn't mean they're weak. Like the strongest men I know are actually comfortable with who they are and don't have to prove anything.
I'm comfortable with who I am.
No, you're not. You are setting up muggings in the woods because you don't think that you're a strong enough man on your own.
I do. I know I'm a strong enough man. I wanted to show her how strong I was.
You're so
Oh,
confident,
man.
Steve. Like, have you done this with other women before? Like, set up fake mugging?
Oh.
No, but you know what? None of the other girls I've ever dated kept throwing at my face that I'm not muscular enough for them.
What?
I was never saying anything like that. I was answering your questions about what my exes were like.
Now, because women don't say what they really mean, they've always got subtext.
Steve, you are disgusting. It blows my mind that you think that you have to do this kind of stuff to impress girls.
You know,
okay?
it blows my mind that you don't get that women want a strong guy.
You don't
Yeah.
get that. You don't
Okay.
get what women want.
Seriously, dude, stop with the mansplaining. Yeah, mansplain us what women want. Is that what you want to tell us? What we want?
Cecilia, I think I know what women want, and women want another date with Steve. Would you like to go out with Steve on a second date? We'll pay for it.
Maybe you could go on a date with that fake nice guy. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't want to go out with me again.
What in the world makes you think that I would ever, in my mind, think about saying yes?
I mean, I'm being honest with you.
Oh, my gosh.
Give him that.
He really doesn't get it, Cecilia.
That's the most delusional thing anybody has ever said.
Yeah.
You know what's delusional is the fact that women always say they want the nice, funny guy, and then they never go for him.
Oh, my God. They just don't go for you, Steve, because you're crazy.
Sure.
It's not nice to set up a fake mugging.
Even if it was fake, you didn't know it was fake at the time, and I never even got to thank you.
Oh!
Good point.
Who doesn't thank somebody for saving their life?
Shut up.
You know what, Steve? I think you're the one who dodged a bullet on this one.
She's rude.
Yeah, she is
Oh,
rude.
my God. You guys are awful.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Pretty much all the texts in at 78592 think Steve is a douchebag.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Steve wanted to call this girl named Cecilia. They met on Tinder, and they went to a concert. And as they were leaving, they were confronted by a dude with a knife. Steve told her to run while he fought the guy off.
Oh, hero.
Afterwards, he was confused why she wasn't calling him back. So we called her, and she told us that after she ran away, she came back to check on Steve and found him laughing, hanging out with the mugger, and she was extremely weirded out that the two guys were laughing together after the guy just came up to him and threatened to stab him and everything else.
Yeah.
Steve admitted that he staged a fake mugging with a friend to make himself look brave because he wanted to show Cecilia that he could protect her.
Wow.
I was totally shocked by that, and I can't believe how many people texted in before we found that out and were like, he staged it. I'm like, how jaded are we that we think that this guy staged it? I'm like, oh my God, they're right.
And they
People were
right.
texting in
Dang
both
it.
ways saying he staged it and then being like, she staged it. They just wanted to rob him. It was
like-
both ways. Yeah. So no matter what, nobody believes anything anymore.
Well,
Maybe
I
they
mean,
shouldn't.
Obviously, yeah, for good reason.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't really
this
get mugged
is-
someday, and it's like, yeah, right.
Sure. Mhm.
All right,
Anyway,
Steve, you're in the bushes. Come out.
she did not want to go out with Steve again after that. So
No.
no second date. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show and we will call the person who didn't call you back.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we do the second date updates. If you want one, you can email the show, Brooke and Jubal at moving925.com. We'll call the person that didn't call you back and hopefully make it very awkward.
No. Hopefully get you a real reason why the person, the dude or the girl hasn't called you
when
back.
we get the answer. We have right now on the phone Clifton. Clifton, what's up, man?
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Not much, dude. Now, tell us about the girl that you want to get a hold of.
Her name's Allison. She's just unbelievable, gorgeous, dude. Like drop dead. I mean, the first time I saw her, I mean, even in the picture, I was just like blown away, you know. So
All
Okay,
right.
you're attracted to her. We got it.
Yeah.
Like,
So what'd you do on your date?
I ended up actually taking her up north on this hot air balloon ride. It was really sweet. Like
Wow.
it was super romantic.
Or a little
So-
much,
no,
but
I've always wanted to do that in Snohomish. That you can do that up there.
okay, that's cool.
Exactly. I even rented this like gorgeous cabin.
What
like,
are you
super,
doing?
Super
Whoa.
quiet, like in the trees and everything. Yeah, like,
Okay.
the whole
Dude,
weekend.
that
This
is
was a first date?
Yeah, but no, but I'm telling you, this was. I mean, the first time I saw her, I was just like,
okay.
I have no
Okay,
desire
but
to be
wait.
with another chick.
I feel like this is a lot to do on a first date, like a cabin and a hot air balloon ride. Did
It's
you feel
like-
like maybe it was a little much, Clifton?
No way, man, no way. Because I made sure there was a couch. So I was like, look, if you would rather me not sleep with you, like I can sleep on the couch.
Nice.
It was like I made it. I was very, very gentlemanly. I even had a
Alright.
chef. Like I brought the chef in. He's my friend from.
Good
You
Lord,
hired
man.
a chef?
You guys,
Oh, yeah.
he is recreating The Bachelor right now.
Yeah,
is
I
what
know.
he's doing.
Clifton, so you spent a lot of money and did a crazy first date, and she hasn't called you back?
That's what I'm confused about because had a great time, but just in the car ride back home, she just got like really quiet and awkward.
Okay.
And I've been calling her and I haven't heard anything.
Did you guys do it?
I don't like to kiss and tell. Yeah.
You don't feel like doing all that on a first date is a little too much too fast?
It's a girl of my dreams, bro. Like, straight up.
All right.
It was just, it just happened.
We're going to call her right after this and see why she hasn't gotten back to you. That's next on Moving 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Clifton's on the phone. He's ready to call Allison, who didn't get back to him after their first date. Clifton, real quick, break down your first date. Just what you did.
Oh, yeah, okay. We went on a hot air balloon ride. And after the hot air balloon ride, we went back to the cabin where I had a chef. He cooked all this 4-course meal. We had duck and all that stuff. And we were there for the weekend. It was very romantic. Then I drove her home.
I think Allison is crazy for not calling you back, because if you took me out on that date, okay, I'm trying to get pregnant that night. Because that is the best first date ever. All right, we're going to call Allison right now, see if we can get her on the phone, and then ask her why she didn't get back to you, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right.
Have you ever done anything this extravagant for a girl before?
Never. I mean, I'm a hopeless romantic. It was the best date ever. It was. It really was. I'm all Twitter-pated.
All right, hang on, Clifton. The phone's ringing.
We can tell.
Hello?
Hey, may I speak to Allison, please?
This is Allison.
Hi, Allison. How are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. I'm moving 92.5. What's going on?
Not a whole lot.
You wonder why I'm calling?
Yeah, a little bit.
You and I have a mutual friend. It's a buddy of mine named Clifton.
Uh-huh.
He took you on a very expensive and elaborate first date where you guys went on a balloon ride, stayed in a cabin, had a chef cook for you. Does that ring a bell? I hope it rings a bell.
Does that ring a bell? Are you getting it confused with any other date?
Since you went on your date, you haven't called him back, and that's why I'm calling. I want to see what your reason was for not returning his phone calls.
I don't know if I want to talk about it on the radio.
Clifton actually emailed us because he was curious. So he's prepared to hear whatever answer you have.
I don't know. I don't know if I want to hurt his feelings or anything.
Allison, I'm also curious because I've never heard of such a crazy first date. Can you just at least tell me if you liked it?
I mean, it was really cool and everything, but it was just so over the top.
Okay.
For a first date, it kind of freaked me out.
So it was just too much. The cabin kind of scare you off?
Well, there was one more thing that happened on the drive home. We were talking about our grandparents, and he pulled up a picture on his phone of his grandmother's engagement ring.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, it's our first date. It's a little soon to be
What did he say when he showed it to you? Was it kind of like this could all be yours someday type of comment?
No, I don't think so. I think, he was just showing it to me to just show it to me, but it still was why would you show me your grandmother's engagement ring on our first date?
Yeah.
Allison? Clifton's actually on the phone right now. Clifton, say hi to Allison.
Allison, what's up? Bill, I needed to explain that just really quickly. All right, I didn't mean that at all. My grandma, she just got her new cell phone and she just figured out how to send picture messages, and she just sent me that picture because she just got it shined. You were just in the car with me. I was not trying to hint anything. I can totally understand that would freak you out. I'm really sorry. I did not mean for it to be like that.
Okay.
Okay, Allison, I'll be real with you. Okay, I had an amazing time, and all the crazy hot air balloons and all the chef stuff. It's just me trying to be romantic. I literally am straight out of a Disney movie. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, obviously.
I can't help it. I can't help it. I really liked you a lot, and
okay, slow down, Clifton. Slow down.
Sorry, I get excited.
Take a deep breath.
I've never been on a date like that before. I mean, I thought it was sweet.
Yeah, YOLO. Yeah. Why not?
We had some things in common, and he was really nice, but it was just so much at once.
Clifton,
it was a little overwhelming.
Clifton, you realize that if you do go out with Allison again, you have a lot to live up to. Like, how do you improve on that first date?
It's all downhill from here.
Well, Clifton, I think you need to understand that you don't need to impress women in that manner. Like, maybe you should just try to get to know her instead of blow her mind.
I just didn't want to mess it up, and obviously I did.
It's kind of cute.
Like, I understand it, but please, like, I really would do anything, and I get it. Like, I'll slow down, but please, like, I would love if you would just come out to a simple dinner, like, just in town.
To sweeten the deal, Allison, we'll pay for you guys to go out for a second date. I don't know if we can afford his budget. Like, you know what? You guys might just be getting a regular dinner and regular
Dick's
wine.
Hamburgers.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't rent a castle somewhere for you guys. Allison, do you want to go out with him again? Give it another shot?
Why not? I did like him. I just thought it was over the top.
All right.
So.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
I'll take it.
To me, all I heard was, I'm renting a private jet to take her somewhere. All right. Congratulations, you guys. Invite us to the wedding, okay?
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Remember, if you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookeandjubal@moving925.com. We will call the person that didn't call you back. Our second dater today is named Joe. His email said simply that he's very confused.
Oh, Joe.
Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Good, man. How are you?
Doing okay.
Before we get into your confused date, I want to get to know Joe right now. We can worry about Lisa later. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, Joe?
Well, I am 34 years old. I sell life insurance.
Nice.
I play the drums.
Cool.
Ooh.
I like to go to karaoke bars sometimes.
Nice.
I like to sing Johnny Cash. That's one of my favorites.
Nice choice.
And I'm not that religious.
Okay.
And that's about it.
I feel like I just read your Match.com profile, and you know what? Sending you a message. Interested in going out, Joe.
You just got poked.
Now, your email said that you went out on kind of a blind date with a girl named Lisa for drinks, and you're very confused. Why are you confused, Joe?
Well, it went well, and she's not returned my phone calls or my text messages.
Okay, can you give us a little more information, Joe? What is this girl like? Is she into you?
She was very nice. She was very pretty. We made eye contact a lot when she was talking to me and when she was listening to me, which is very refreshing.
It's a good sign when people look you in the eye.
Joe, do you tend to be maybe a little uncomfortable in social situations ever?
I don't like really large crowds, but I think in small social settings, I'm okay.
So what'd you do on the date?
Well, we just kind of talked and had drinks.
Was there any awkward moments during the date? Lulls in the conversation?
You know, I found myself trying to think of a couple things to say, but then she randomly mentioned that she played Pac-Man when she was little, and she thought the video games were really easy.
Yeah.
And we just kind of got to talking about that, and I said, you know, if you want to, we could go play some, you know, right now. So we went to GameWorks. She's never been there, and
such a fun date.
We played video games for a little bit.
That's cool. That's fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Did you guys get pretty competitive?
Not really, no. You know, we played the Pac-Man game, and she was okay at it. She wasn't, you know, any kind of like...
What a turnoff, right? Ugh, gross. Why do you even want to call this girl back?
Come on.
Jeez.
Dude, that sounds like an awesome date.
I think that she was just rusty, but yeah,
probably.
We had a lot of fun, and then when I took her back to her car after that, I tried kind of going in for a kiss, and she kind of let me know that it was too soon.
Yeah. How'd she do that?
She said it was too soon.
Oh, yeah.
She actually said that. Okay.
Yeah, I like a girl that's direct.
And then she got out of the car, and what? Did you say to each other, hey, you know, it was great. Maybe we should do this again?
Well, in that awkward moment, I was like, okay, that's totally okay. And then I asked if she'd want to hang out again next weekend, and she said, oh, yeah, I would love to. Then on Wednesday, I called her at around 5:30 or so, and then I never heard back from her.
All right.
Weird.
It's an interesting one, especially because the date kept continuing. It wasn't like she tried to get out of it.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Oh, sad, confused Joe.
Okay, Joe, give us about 3.5 minutes. We'll play a song, come right back, call her, and get your second date update, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Okay, Joe, you ready to give Lisa a call?
Sure, let's do it.
If you weren't listening to the first part of the second date update, Joe went on sort of a blind date with Lisa in Kirkland. They had some drinks, then went to GameWorks. When Joe tried to kiss her at the end of the night, she said it was too soon, and Joe hasn't heard from her since. What's the worst thing she could say to you?
I guess if she said she didn't really have a good time and she was maybe acting or something, I guess that would not feel good.
Okay.
You tried to kiss her, and she said, mm-mm.
Yeah, but she didn't say never. She said too soon.
Well, sometimes that's a nice way of saying
It's a way
never.
to look at the bright side, though, Joe. Right? All right, we're going to call Lisa right now, get her on the phone, and find out why she didn't get back to you, okay?
Okay, this should be very interesting.
You are right, Joe.
Very informative.
Hello?
Hi, is Lisa there?
Yeah, speaking.
Hey, Lisa, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. What's going on?
Why are you calling me?
Because I wanted to talk. Jeez.
Jubal.
I didn't expect I was going to be met with such rudeness, Lisa.
Lisa, he's kidding.
Lisa, I'm calling you because we do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. Do you know what that is?
No.
It's where, let's say you go out on a date with somebody, and then after the date, you don't call them back and they want to know what they did wrong. That's where we come in. We call you to find out why.
Okay.
You recently went out on a date with a guy named Joe.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh, Joe. Good
Now
old
you
Joe.
know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
He seemed like a nice guy. He emailed us, and he just wants to know what he did on the date to make you not want to go out on a second date with him.
You can just tell him that it wasn't really a match.
That it wasn't a match? You just feel like you guys didn't click?
Well, I mean, you meet people, that you want to see again, and you meet people you don't want to see again, and I guess I don't want to see him again, so.
Is there anything in particular that makes you not want to see him again?
I mean, have you talked to him?
We have. He seems like a nice enough guy.
He's kind of boring.
But you continued the date. I mean, he told us you went from drinks on to playing games at GameWorks. Why would you continue the date longer if you were bored?
When we were at drinks, I mean, I wanted to stab my eye with a fork. It was so boring. When he's like, oh, do you want to go play video games? I just thought, yeah, I mean, anything but sitting here for another 20 minutes talking.
Oh.
Yeah.
So why not just go, hey, you know what, maybe next time, and then take off?
I don't know. I thought maybe, if we were doing something else, he might kind of come out of his shell or something. But the stuff he was talking about, oh, my God, it was so boring.
Can we hear an example?
Like, we were talking about work and stuff, and he goes on and on and on about insurance or something.
Oh, no.
Like, how long do you want to talk about insurance? It was just an awful date. I was so bored.
Awful.
Yeah.
It was an awful date.
I want to give her a fork to stab her own eye out, talking about insurance.
Come
for
on,
hours.
he's a nice guy.
Well, I mean, you could go out with him.
Jose probably liked that.
You also said it was too soon when he went in for a kiss.
After we went to the gaming place, he actually, at the end of the day, asked me to go to a wedding with him.
What?
Yeah, it's our first date. At the end, he says, oh, I have this wedding coming up. I don't know, it was like in a week or two. And then he's like leaning in, and I'm like, whoa, too soon. Are you kidding?
Hey, Joe.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Lisa, I probably should have mentioned this to you before, but Joe's been on the phone the whole time listening to this conversation.
What?
I would have never suggested video games had you not talked about them. And when I asked you if you'd been to that place, you said, oh, no, I've never been there. With that interested eye, I would have never said, oh, hey, let's go play video games.
Who knew Joe had so much anger in
I
him?
talked about playing video games when I was 7. Just because I did something when I was 7 doesn't mean I want to go spend all night doing it now. I mean, how about next time you take a girl out,
maybe try going somewhere that, like, grown-ups hang out. Like, go dancing, go to a club, do something that, grown-up people do.
Yeah, no, going to a club sounds really mature. You're right. Let's go to a club.
Yes, Joe!
Okay.
I don't know who signed him on here.
No,
Hey,
I like it.
Lisa,
Maybe we should call people back and just explain to them so they don't have to call a radio show to get information. Maybe you can just be honest with them, and maybe that would be my advice for you.
Who calls a radio show to get the date back? I mean, that's the reason I didn't call you back is because I didn't want to go with you. That is the message. Grow up.
hey, Lisa.
Dude, it turned so violent so quickly.
Lisa, this is the point in the second date update where I want to ask Lisa if she'd be interested in going out on a second date with Joe. Lisa, we will pay for it. You can go out, learn about whole life insurance, whatever you want, one more time if you go out with Joe again. Do you want to go out with Joe again?
No, I mean, I date men. I'm not 15. I don't want to go play video games with some guys. No.
There's some fire between those two. I think that they're missing out on an opportunity.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
You got your answer, man. She just thought you were boring.
I got it. Loud and clear.
Anything in the future that you're going to do differently?
Well, I think I probably won't date girls in...
I hung up on Joe. He was boring me.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Phone for a second date update today. Met a girl at a place where you normally wouldn't think you'd meet a lot of single ladies.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, most of the people at this place have probably never even talked to a woman before.
Whoa.
What is it?
A Magic the Gathering event
Oh, come on.
is where he says that he met the girl that he wants to call today. His name is David. David, how are you?
I'm good, Jubal, but I just want to let you know that there are some women at this Magic the Gathering interest group / club. There are definitely some women. You're right. The majority are men, but there are some women.
David, you listen to the show a lot. Obviously, you emailed in for a second date update.
Oh, yeah. I love the show.
Okay, so you obviously know that if you told me you were meeting at a Magic the Gathering event, I was going to rip on you a little bit.
Yeah, no, that's I can hang with the best of them. So do your worst.
Oh, you're so cute, darling.
What is this? You said you met this girl at a Magic the Gathering event. I'm not really that familiar with. I know you have cards and things like that. What exactly is Magic the Gathering for people who don't know?
Oh, okay. Well, Magic the Gathering is a trading card game where you use spells and artifacts and mystical beings to defeat your opponents, also known as planewalkers. So, it's highly entertaining. It's great.
As soon as you saw this girl at this event, were you excited?
Oh, immensely. She, like I said, we have some girls, but then when Tori walked into the room, everyone's ears and eyes perked up. All my friends, she was cute.
I bet other things perked up too, didn't they, David?
Well, let's not hit below the belt there, Jubal, okay?
Okay. So sorry, you were saying that everybody was excited when she walked in and joined the group, right?
Yeah, she walked in. I was taken aback. She was very cute, and I became nervous, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
So, but she kept coming over, though, to watch me play, and I ended up asking her out.
Nice. And so you're emailing in for a second date update, so I'm assuming she said yes. What magical land did you guys meet at for your date?
That's a very funny quip there, Jubal. So,
Thank you.
We actually went to a bar, and things I thought went incredibly well. We got deep into conversation about, our hopes and our dreams, and it was just a very pleasant evening.
I mean, that sounds really deep for a first date conversation. So she was obviously reciprocating the great feelings that you were having.
Yeah, very much so. We actually, so much that I invited her back to my apartment.
Oh, nice. Whoa. Was your mom asleep and stuff, or?
You're such a jerk.
Yeah, I have a job. I have a job. I have my own place. I am an adult.
All right, I'll stop messing with you, man. So once you got back there, how did everything go? Was it cool?
It was great. I opened a bottle of wine, and I just felt very close with Tori. It felt actually closer than anyone else I've ever been on a first date with, and I just wanted to share kind of everything with her in that moment. It was very nice.
If everything went so well, then why do you think she's not calling you back?
Well, I don't know. That's why I'm calling you guys. I mean, I left to go open a second bottle of wine, and when I came back, she was gone and just sent me a text about 20 minutes after she had left saying, sorry, I had to leave, emergency. That's a direct text.
So you never got a goodbye from her at all?
No, nothing. And she hasn't returned any of my texts or calls, and she hasn't even come back to the Magic Club. So I don't know what the deal is.
Are you worried that maybe you came on too strong, like it was too much for her?
You know, I thought about that, of course, but that's the way that my mom, who does not live with me at all, has taught me to be open. So that's kind of like, I feel like I was true to myself, and I'm happy with that. I just want to know where she stands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she just disappeared and then sent you a text 20 minutes later saying, sorry, I had to leave. I had an emergency.
Yeah.
Did you get a kiss or anything while you guys were hanging out?
Well, no, I I didn't get a kiss. Maybe I should have tried. I was talking a lot. I guess I just didn't go in for the kill, so to speak.
Okay.
It's just hard to imagine any emergency that would require you not to be able to walk to the kitchen and tell the person that you're leaving, you know?
Yeah, and, that's been bothering me. So that's kind of why I hope you guys can help me out and maybe get a hold of her and, maybe find out what happened.
David, why didn't we think of this? It just dawned on me.
What are you talking about?
Invisibility cloak. She had one. She had to have had one. That's how you didn't see her when you came back from the kitchen.
I get it. That's very funny. Can you just help me out, though? I just really, I really like this girl.
Okay, we'll play a song. We'll come back. We'll call her and get your second date update, all right?
Great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Hang on, man.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Imagine this. You're sitting with your friends playing Magic the Gathering. And then into the room walks a fair maiden.
Oh.
So what dost thou do? You walk up to her and you wonder, does she have spells of enchantment? Is she a succubus? Possibly.
I don't know what that is.
Is she a vixen? Most definitely. So you pull out your conjuring stick and you ask her if she'd like to come back to your place to peruse some elixirs. What does that mean? I don't really know what that means at all. I was just making up a bunch of stuff because the guy on the phone for the second date update today, David, met the girl that he wants to call at an event that he goes to for people who play Magic the Gathering. They play Magic cards and stuff. He met her there. They had a connection, and then they went back to his place where they hung out for a while. And then he went to go open a bottle of wine and came back, and she had left. She never said goodbye to him or anything. 20 minutes later, I guess, she shot him a text message that said basically, I had an emergency and I had to leave. David, are you ready to give the fair maiden a call?
Yes, I am. Great intro, by the way, Cubo. Very appropriate. I loved it.
Did I get all the terms correct? I'm not very familiar with magic.
You got 0 of the terms correct.
0.
Okay, you're a noob. That's what we call a noob.
Okay.
A noob. I'm just worried about the conjuring stick still. I feel like that should be put away on the first date.
Yeah, the conjuring stick doesn't come out for a little bit. I'm a gentleman.
Keep your conjuring stick in your pants, okay? All right. I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can figure out why she's not calling you back. You ready to go?
I am, yes.
All right.
Hi, it's Megan. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Well, that's not her, is it? You know what, David? She's a changeling. We were trying to call a woman named Tori, but she has turned into Megan.
It could be that you just misdialed.
It could be that I dialed the wrong number, or I think she's a changeling. I don't ever dial wrong numbers, David.
What is a changeling?
All right, let's see if I can get it right this time.
Hello?
Hark. Who's this?
Stop it. Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Tori, please?
Yeah, this is Tori.
Hey, Tori, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Okay, hi.
What's going on? Do you listen to the show?
Once in a while, yeah.
Perfect. Well, guess what? Somebody emailed us about you.
Oh.
What'd they say?
Well, they said that you're a great person and they really liked you a lot, but now you're not calling them back. Apparently, you went out with a guy named David.
Oh, God. Okay.
So David emailed us and told us about meeting you and your date and how you kind of just bailed in the middle of the whole thing and shot him a text that said you had to leave for an emergency.
Yeah, that was that was it. I just haven't gotten back yet.
But come on, there's no emergency. You don't just leave.
What do you mean?
Like, was there actually an emergency that you couldn't actually walk to the kitchen and tell him about?
I mean, I felt like the best thing to do is to go.
Whoa. You said a second ago that you haven't gotten back to him yet. Were you planning on getting back to him? That doesn't sound like a yes at all, Tori.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess not.
So why not? Did you just not like him?
Well, he was really nice, but I don't know that we really clicked.
Why would you go back to his apartment then if, like, things were not clicking, you know?
Well, I kind of thought they were, and then when we were there, I realized it was not as much of a match as I thought.
Why not?
I got a little, there was just sort of a weird moment. I got, to be honest, a little weirded out, so I left.
I would only leave a date like that if I was actually scared.
Yeah, you could say I was scared.
Whoa!
All right, well, how did he scare you? What did he do?
Okay, so basically, we were having a really nice time, and, you know, he was telling me really nice stuff that he'd never felt this way before on a date, and it was really nice. And then he told me he felt so close to me that he wanted to show me something.
You wanted to show? Okay. What did he want to show you? Because where my mind's going is not good at all.
That's where my mind went, too, and I wish it had been that. But instead, he reached under his bed, and he pulled out this box.
Okay. What was in the box?
Well, he went to the kitchen to go get more wine, right? And I was curious, like, what is in this box?
Uh-huh.
So while he was in there, I opened it, and in the box were all these framed pictures of himself naked.
What?
And
did you just say naked framed pictures?
Of himself?
Yeah. Also, some of them were, like, with him naked with a bunch of other naked people.
Weird.
Yeah, it definitely weirded me out, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here. Is this guy a total creeper? Like,
yeah.
What was
so
he
he
doing?
was gonna. He said he was feeling really like good about the date and meeting you, and he wanted to show you naked pictures of himself. Apparently.
Yeah. So I instantly freaked and was like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
What was he doing in the pictures? Like just standing there naked or trying to be sexy?
I didn't really look at them long enough to know exactly what he was doing. I just saw him, like, naked, saw a naked bunch of friends. I don't know what they were doing.
Glad you got out of the situation. Sounds kind of creepy. But aren't you curious why he was going to show you naked pictures like that?
I mean, a little curious now that I'm safe, but at the time it was like alarm bells going off.
Yeah. Perfect. Now that you're safe, I'm going to let you know that he's actually on the phone listening, and we get to ask him right now.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Hi, Tori. It's David.
Oh, God.
Tori, please don't hang up. Don't go anywhere. There's a very good explanation.
I'd love to hear it.
It's a little personal, but now that everything's out there, I might as well explain myself. I wanted to show you those pictures because that's actually me and my family.
What?
My
family?
What?
Your explanation did not help you at all, David. Why do you have naked pictures of you and your family?
What?
My family practices nudism. It's a real thing, and we just believe the human body is beautiful. It's actually not a bad thing. So we're not as freaked out about the human body as maybe the rest of society is. Obviously, I moved away, and I don't practice anymore like amongst everybody else. But when I go home, I do still practice nudism with my family.
Why do you take pictures of it? That's so
Yeah,
weird.
and why were you going to show me that? Why would I want to see that?
Well, we take pictures because that's just, our family's always naked, and we want everything like a clothed family would want.
I still don't get why were you going to show me that, though? I mean,
I wanted to show you because, Tori, I felt so close to you on on our date. I know it would make me seem a little vulnerable and maybe seem silly, but I wanted you to know about me and, all of me, so to speak.
It was a first date. How is that appropriate for a first date?
I know. I know. It seems silly now because it obviously didn't go very well. But I was having such a nice time, and things were moving very quickly in a way that I was, very happy.
No.
He just felt so close to you. He just wanted to show you his mom and dad with no clothes on.
Oh my God.
Hey, at this point, Tori, I would love to ask if you'll go on a second date with David. We will pay for it.
I'm sorry, but no.
Can you
Sorry, that's
imagine
too weird.
the first dinner to meet his parents?
Yeah.
Well, Tori, I think, is there any way to reconsider? I mean, I'll
No,
take things
I'm sorry.
slower.
You seem like a really sweet person, but no, I can't.
I mean, I'd love for you to at least come back to, the Magic Club, and I'll show you how to become better. I'll show you some of the secrets, at least, of becoming a better player.
Oh, no, I don't want to know any more of your secrets, please.
Brooke and Jubal.